Okay, I'm hoping that I can encourage some people to buy my book, Justice Gone Haywire. It's on Amazon. Okay, one of the cases dealt with is a case that first broke in 1965 about a woman named Alice Crimmins who was accused and later convicted of murdering her two small children. Now, unlike Susan Smith, she never confessed. She always maintained her innocence. Okay. And a major problem with the case was that people sometimes didn't know whether she was being tried for murder or for her lifestyle. And a lot of people thought she was the victim of the old double standard, that people prejudged her based on the fact that she had that kind of bad girl look about her and had, kind of a packed social calendar. Okay, I'm going to read a little excerpt that is in my book on a chapter on her, about her from her first trial, when the prosecutor tears into her about what amounts to a character assassination. Okay. And he's asking her about an incident prior to the killings of her children in which she was separated from her husband, Eddie, but he managed to appear in her room because he had been spying on her. He had actually tapped her phone, and he appeared in her room, and, well, you'll see. The prosecutor's name was Lombardino, Anthony Lombardino. Lombardino, where specifically in your apartment was Andrade? Okay, there was a waiter named Carl Andrade. Crimmins, in my bedroom. Lombardino, where were you, Mrs. Crimmins? Crimmins, in the bedroom with him, sir. Lombardino, I see. Did your husband come into the apartment that morning? Crimmins, yes, he did. Lombardino, what were you two doing when he got there? Crimmins, we weren't doing anything at the moment. Lombardino, you weren't doing anything? How was Carl Andrade dressed? Crimmins, he was in a state of undress. Lombardino, will you tell the men of this jury panel what you mean by a state of undress? Crimmins, just what I said, sir, a state of undress. Lombardino, what was your condition of attire? Crimmins, I was also in a state of undress. Lombardino, did your husband see Carl Andrade? Crimmins, yes, he did. Lombardino, what did he do when he saw Carl Andrade? Crimmins, they had a scuffle and Eddie chased him. Lombardino, was Andrade in a state of undress when Eddie chased him? Crimmins, yes, he was. Lombardino, how did he get his clothing, Mrs. Crimmins? Crimmins, I got dressed and brought them out to him. Where was he when you brought him his clothes? Crimmins, in his car. In another particularly damaging exchange, Lombardino was able to juxtapose the pitiful deaths of her children with the apparently callous hijinks of their promiscuous mother. Lombardino. Does Joe Rorick have a swimming pool? Crimmins. He does. Lombardino. Did you swim in it? Crimmins. Yes, I did. Lombardino. What were you wearing when you swam in Joe Rorick's pool? Crimmins. One time a bathing suit, one time no bathing suit. And where were your children while you were swimming in Joe Rorick's pool without a bathing suit? Crimmins. They